Hi, welcome back to my channel Move with Anu, and I'm Anushree. Today I will take you through a slow yoga flow that will help to ease out menstrual cramps. So let's begin. Let's begin in a seated position, sitting up nice and tall. We're going to take our time to just find our hips gently pressing down onto the floor as we slowly lengthen through the crown of your head. Go ahead, take a moment to keep your eyes closed. Take a few deep breaths here, just inhaling and exhaling nice and slow. Take this time to relax your body. Breathe in slowly and breathe out completely. A few more deep breaths, easing out every muscle and every joint in your body. Inhale and exhale. 2 more deep breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Go ahead now, inhale, gently open the eyes, and now place the left palm onto the right knee as you twist the spine. With every inhale, try to lengthen the spine. As you exhale, twist a little bit further. Stay here for a few deep breaths, feeling the beautiful twist in the spine and also a little compression through the abdomen. Inhale as we come back, and as we exhale, now we twist to the other side. Three more deep breaths. And gently inhale as we come back. Let's go ahead now, come into butterfly as we bring the soles of the feet together. Let us start by just flapping the thighs up and down. So this is one of my favorite stretches. This one really helps to ease out any discomfort around the pelvis, around the hips. Simple yet really effective stretch. Let's now place the knees down onto the floor. You can either stay here, or if you're comfortable, we try and go down into a forward bend. Go as much as your body allows you to. As we stay here, we'll just try and breathe in and out slowly, feeling the awesome stretch in the hips, easing out with every breath. Stay here for 3 more deep breaths. 1, 2, 3, and slowly as we inhale, we'll come back up all the way. Now let's go ahead, extend the right leg out to the side, really flexing the foot. And as we exhale, going into a comfortable side bend. Reach your hand wherever you can and take your time to lift the heart up towards the sky. Breathing in and out. Nice. Let's come back. Now bring the right leg in, stretch out the left leg. Again, sitting up nice and tall and going into a comfortable side bend. Lifting the heart up. Breathing, taking the gaze up, easing your body with every breath that you take. Nice. Come back. Let us go ahead now and come into tabletop. So take your time to just find yourself on all your fours. Palms in line with the shoulders, knees in line with the hips. Slowly inhaling as we lift the heart up towards the sky, arching the spine. And exhale, round your spine, take a gaze towards your navel. So nice slow movements, really easing out, feeling the movement with every breath. Going nice and slow. Today we're going to take the time to relax our body. and just connect with our breath. Take the time to rest our body and give it some much needed active stretches. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. And go ahead, come into tabletop again. From here now, we're going to place the right palm into a nice low lunge. Let's place our hands onto the hips now. So we're going to take this time to give ourselves a nice active stretch, pushing the hip forward and back. Nice slow movements, moving with the breath. Inhale as you push the hip forward. Exhale as you come back. Go for another 3 and back. 2 and back. One more. Push the hip forward. Let's stay here for 5 deep breaths. You can either stay here. If you feel good, you can take both arms up to the sky, lifting your gaze up. Deep exhales. Nice. Let's now place both palms down onto the floor. And now as we use our right palm to push the right knee out to the side, you're going to give yourself a nice stretch again, pushing the hip as low as you can. Lift the heart up and breathe. 1, 2, this one feels amazing, you guys. 3, 4, 5. Awesome. Now from here, you're going to come back into a nice deep lunge. If you can, walk your right foot forward, palms pressing down. Lift the heart up as you take your gaze forward. Feel free to keep the back knee, the left knee on the mat. Stay here for 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Let us now take the right leg, bring it into a figure 7, coming to pigeon pose. So you can keep the foot towards your hip. So today it's all about feeling comfortable through every movement. We don't want to really push ourselves too much. Lift the gaze up, lift the heart up. Try to lengthen the spine as much as you can as you keep the hips squared. Stay here for 3, 2, 1. Gently place both palms down. Step back with the right leg and come back to tabletop. Nicely done. Now from here, let's take the left foot forward again, coming into our dynamic hip stretch. You're going to go ahead, bring your hands onto the hip, push the hip forward again and back. So when we flow with our breath, our body really eases into every movement. So you inhale, push the hip forward, exhale, bring the hip back. Let's go for another 3, 2, last one. Push that hip forward, stay here. Do you guys feel that amazing stretch around the hips? Feels awesome, right? Let's now take both arms up if you're comfortable and take your gaze up, holding for 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Place both palms down onto the floor. And now use the left palm to push that left knee to the side. Just breathing into the stretch. It's a great hip stretch, guys. Keep that spine long. Beautiful. Let's now come into that low lunge. Again, going as deep as feels good for us today. Roll the shoulders back, gaze forward, and few deep breaths. Letting your body really feel that nice stretch and ease out into the stretch with every breath. Nice. Go ahead, go to pigeon pose again as we bring that left foot to a figure 7. Try to lengthen. So if you've got blocks, you can always use blocks or thick books to help you find that length in your spine and to keep the hip squared. So it's not necessary to push the hip as low towards the mat, but what's more important is to keep the hip squared and get a good stretch here. So stay here. 3 more. 2, 1, and gently as you inhale now, bring that left leg back. Let's tuck our toes into the mat and go to downward facing dog, lengthening through the spine, lengthening through the back of the body. Let's walk our knees, bending one knee, then the other knee. Just stretching out the hamstrings. 1 more. Now push both your heels down. Try to find that length in the spine as you reach that tailbone for the sky. Nicely done. Let's now come back into our tabletop position. And let's go ahead and come back and sit in butterfly pose. This definitely is one of my most favorite stretches. So helps to ease, helps to relax, and really gives that pelvic floor the much needed stretch. 3 more deep breaths here. And now let us go ahead and lie down onto the mat. We're going to bend our knees. Keep the feet firmly pressing down onto the floor. And as we inhale, we lift up to Setu Bandhasan, bridge pose. Staying here for 5 deep breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gently dropping the hip down. Go ahead, take the palms out to the side in line with the shoulders. And let us drop our knees onto our right side, looking over the left shoulder, twisting the spine. Inhale, come back. And as we exhale, drop the knees to the other side, getting a beautiful stretch in the spine. Come back to the center. Let's go back into Setu Bandhasan once more as we inhale, lift the hip. Hold it again for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and gently drop the hip down all the way. Take a moment here. And now let's turn towards our right side and come and sit up all the way. We'll sit with our legs crossed. Sit up nice and tall. Go ahead, inhale, take both the arms up and over, interlocking the fingers overhead. Turn the palms to face the sky. Try to keep the spine neutral, just feeling that nice decompression through the spine as you reach the palms for the sky. Deep breaths here. And as we exhale, we go into a side bend, reaching. Inhale, come back. Exhale, reach the other side. And slowly come back to the center and relax. Let us now interlock the fingers behind us as we roll the shoulders back. And as we exhale, we'll go into a forward bend, reaching the arms up and over. Stay here for a few deep breaths, stretching out the shoulders. And now let us release and relax the arms as we continue staying in that forward bend. Relax your shoulders, keep your head loose, keep your arms relaxed.
stay here for a few deep breaths, breathing in and out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And slowly as we inhale, we're now going to lift ourselves up all the way and relax. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope you're feeling nice and relaxed after today's practice. And if you enjoyed today's class, do subscribe to my channel Move with Anu, and I will see you soon.